Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
All right, good afternoon. Welcome to Bobby White Park here in Summertown.
And Reagan Stevens.
We've got district action against the Battle Creek Grizzlies from Murray County.
At this time, we ask if you would please rise and remove your hats and cover your cart for the playing of our national anthem.
We'll pause for our national anthem. Coming back here at National Anthem, we got Josh Garland with me, got Sam with me from Exports, making us sound good, and we'll have a special guest here later on, here in the first inning, Luke Jones, to talk about our senior spotlight athlete, Hannah Jones. But Josh, been a while since we've been on the air.
Just a few days.
We had 2 games. We got rained out. Didn't get actually rained out, but we got rained out off the broadcast at Lewis County. Won that close game 6-4.
Turn it up some.
And then played yesterday in Lawrenceburg.
This is her favorite song, you know that, right? So we play it good and loud. She might get up and dance again.
Josh, how are we looking in the field for defensively? What do we look like?
Looks like we've got Olivia Woods on the mound, Greenlee Taylor behind the plate, Hannah Jones at third, Izzy Garland at shortstop, Reagan Stevens at second base, Kerrigan Bradburn at first, got Emily Abbott in left field, Abriana Davis in center field, and Aniston LaRue in right field.
Bring up number 16. I think this is Clark for Battle Creek.
She'll watch ball one low.
Wind blowing out to right field.
Woods will bring that one on the inside corner for strike one.
So Lady Eagles have a 24-3-1 record coming into this game, 5-0 in the district.
Woods will deliver ball 2 up and away. Ball 3 just a bit outside. Battle Creek's leadoff here is up in the count 3-1. As Woods will deliver one up and in and put the lead off on.
Bring up number 22. I think that was Cox.
She'll lay down the bunt. Woods will field it and shoot it to first as Stevens is covering. We'll get that one out for a sacrifice bunt. She does her job, lays it down, and moves the runner up.
Good bunt there. Bring up number 4. I didn't catch her name during the starting lineup.
She'll watch strike one on the outside corner. Curveball just a bit off the outside of the corner there. Ball one. Wood to deliver that one on the inside corner.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sorry, no outs.
1 out.
That's right, 1
We
out.
got the sacrifice bunt
That's
there,
right.
2-hole. And this young lady will swing and miss at strike 3 for out number 2. Bring up number 5, Abby McGlacken. She'll let the ball one away. Ball 2 away.
She's just missing just a little bit off the corner there.
And that's why she was trying to miss.
Yep.
Just trying to get her to chase. That young lady there can definitely hit a ball. For sure, not one that you want to have at the plate when you have runners on. So she does put that one out into right center field for a stand-up double. Brings in a run for Battle Creek. And Wood to stay outside here on number 7 for ball 1. Foul that one off for strike 1. Swing and miss, strike 2. Swing and miss, strike 3 for out number 3, but not before Lady Grizzlies from Battle Creek High School has put a run on the board. Start off the top of the first. We'll be back here for the bottom of the first if the Lady Eagles can answer. You're watching Lady Eagles softball on the X Sports Network.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites, with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
This is the X Sports Network.
TV.
All right, we're
bit negative.
that'll be good. All right, we're back. We got special guest Luke Jones with us. He's going to talk about Hannah here in a few minutes. We'll get the lineup here. Josh, who we got up for Lady Eagles?
We've got leading off with Izzy Garland. And you've got Aniston LaRue, Greenlee Taylor, Hannah Jones, Abriana Davis, Olivia Woods, Kerrigan Bradburn, Emily Abbott, and Reagan Stevens. And Garland will watch ball 1 up and away.
So busy week this week. We've got Lewis County, Loretta and Eagleville. So it's Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, the game Thursday against Loretta is at home, and then the Eagleville game on Friday is at Eagleville.
But a very good team, Eagleville team.
Yeah, Linton throws it pretty well for Eagleville.
We got a 2-1 count.
That's a hit.
And Garland will drive one fair right on the third baseline, just outside of the grass, off the hands for a stand-up double.
Good job getting a leadoff runner on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Brings up number 20, LaRue, senior.
One of our seniors is spotlight. I think we'll get Aniston's mom and dad maybe next game.
I may not let nobody else on here after you get me to talking.
Well, she said that she was going to let you be the guinea pig, and then and she would decide after that. So
that's the story of my life.
no, I'll let all the senior parents talk about their kid and how proud of you are of her.
Catch one up in the zone, pop up to third base. Number 14 will come over in foul territory and make the catch.
I don't know what you heard about me.
Brings up Greenlee Taylor. She'll watch one way inside. Jumps out of the way, ball gets away from the catcher. Will advance Garland to third. Ball 2, a little high.
Greenlee homered yesterday. Was that a 3-run homer? Is that right?
It was a 3-run homer.
Ball was well hit.
Yes, it was. Bradburn, she smoked one too.
Yep. Something the Lady Eagles have done a good job hitting with power this year.
Taylor will watch the ball 4 low.
And you know, we've scored a lot of runs on 2 outs, it seems like.
Yep.
Courtesy runner for Taylor. That will bring up our featured spotlight senior, Hannah Jones.
So Luke, tell us a little bit about Hannah. How did she get started in softball?
Well, all our kids has played ball, so you know we kind of were eat up with it, I guess you'd say. She started when she was 4 in the league. We kind of left the league about 6 and started playing travel. And my brother-in-law and sister-in-law talked us back playing a little bit. And we went to the World Series. I think we got runner-up that year when they were, I think it was 10 or 11. It seems like a long time ago.
So how was that playing in a World Series for your local?
It was a lot of fun, you know. We had played it with my older 2 and had really good success. And with her, you know, we kind of missed a lot of that. And, you know, being in the league, that's a lot of fun, you know, supporting the community. And they back you pretty well here, too. So
it's real good to play for a little small town like Summertown and have the success that we've had in both, you know, league ball and high school as well.
Uh-oh. Better hold up.
Line one left center there.
You know, it does. You know, of course, we won the World Series with my oldest daughter, and me and Jason Campbell, we talk about that a lot. That was some of the most fun, you know, getting to do that. And
now she's having great success at UNA, so you'll have to talk about her a little bit.
Yeah, she's had a really good season this year. She's had a really good senior year.
Bring up AB.
See where she holds a couple records at UNA as well.
Yeah, I think she broke the doubles records this year, and then I think she's leading the hits or something like that. I'm not a stats guy, so I don't really keep up with a lot of that. We just try to work hard. You know, you was asking me about Hannah. We started pitching lessons probably when she was about 8 years old. And
did she like it at first? Or AB just crushed that one?
Yeah, that may be out of here.
Yep. That is gone.
Yeah, she hammered that one.
Over the Lawrenceburg utility systems or Boston Hope and Durham sign.
You know, her and AB, they were our two pitchers when we played as a young age, and it's kind of fun to see them have the success that they've had. Played a lot of games with them two kids. But yeah.
So she's going to continue her playing career later on, correct?
Yeah, she's gonna play at Freed Hardman. They recruited her as a pitcher and a hitter, so maybe we can do big things for them. Maybe get down there and things go right. And I think when she graduates, she really wants to be a NICU nurse. So she loves babies and caring for people. So she's definitely probably the sweetest kid I got, I would say. You know, she don't really ever have nothing bad to say about anybody. But yeah, we couldn't be any more proud as parents of her or her sister, or any of our kids at that matter. They've all done good. So, but yeah, if I had it to go over again, we'd have played probably more Dixie Youth just for the, you know, just supporting community and stuff like that. So,
ball gets under the left fielder's glove. Maybe will trot into third base for the hit in the air.
If y'all hadn't been recording tonight, I'd have probably heckled the umpire. That's Cozart. We've played with his kid a lot over the years too, Emily Cozart.
Okay.
So I guess that'll probably be me one of these days back here, people hollering at me.
Oh, so you're saying breaking news, Luke Jones is going to go in umpiring?
I'm not saying that, but I would say after our kids get done playing, I'll probably be really bored.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, what are you going to do to life after sports?
You know, I don't know, because me and my wife met playing co-ed softball. That's how we met back many years ago, and it's funny that our life revolves around ball. So I guess we could be that husband-wife duo.
Now, Anisha was a good athlete in high school, right?
I suppose. I didn't really know her in high school. I know it was funny when we played co-ed. I played third and she played first, and I would lob the ball to her. And she'd be like, "Throw the ball." And then she got me pretty good one night. She said something like, don't you throw the ball and quit being a sissy or something like that. So the next time I tried to break her hand when I threw it.
Bring up Kerrigan.
Like see her hit a ball hard right here.
Yeah, she had her 2-run homer last night.
That was it right there.
An inside pitch. Count runs full. We did get a courtesy run over for Olivia on third base.
Way to get in there.
That was Kenley Fisher, right? Yep.
Yep.
Scores run there.
Lady Eagles here with 2 outs. 5-1 lead. Brings up Emily Abbott, 8-hole hitter. No runners on.
So Hannah's had a pretty good senior year so far. She's well, she went to the state tournament for basketball.
Yeah, kind of something nobody expected them to do.
Yeah.
We lost a lot of seniors last year, and so there's a lot of kids, just trying to earn their way, I guess. And they actually played really well. I think it surprised, a lot of people. We had kids step up and do what they were supposed to do, and hate we lost that game that we lost, but because I don't think the team was better. I think we got a little gas there toward the end. They had a little more gas in them than we did. But yeah, I'd like to see us make it to state tournament this year. Hannah's never got to win a state tournament, so I would like to see us go compete for one. I think we got enough pitching depth. I think we got enough hitters, and I think our defense is well enough to do it. And right now we're hitting the ball pretty well as a team.
Yeah, I agree with that. And it's consistent. Well, I'd say it's consistent, but it's all the way through the lineup.
Yeah, yeah. No, a lot of times with teams, you feel like sometimes you have that weak spot, and at any time one of these kids could gap it and hit a home run. So it's been a short season for us. We got here kind of late, with basketball, and it's been fun. I hope it lasts long. I hope it lasts as long as it can. So,
yep, championship game at the Borough.
Yep,
there in May.
Yep, that would be. That's the end goal right there for sure. I think she went as a freshman when Greg was coaching. Freshman or sophomore? I think it's freshman. Fell a little short that year.
2-0 to Reagan here. Now 3-0.
This is a kid that's hit good as a freshman. Her and Izzy has hit well as freshmen,
College strike. Hannah's had a couple of already awards or achievements here so far her senior year. One just this past weekend, right?
Yeah, I was actually watching her sister play, so I didn't get any. Well, I had to get a picture at like 11 o'clock, so her mom made me get back up and take a picture. But she got, let's see, prom queen, homecoming queen, Miss SHS, and I told her, I said, that's a pretty good year. I said, you've done something your sisters ain't done. So
Reagan will be thrown out here to end the inning. The Lady Eagles score 6 in the inning, up 6-1. We'll come right back. Luke will be back in the second inning. You're listening to Lady Eagles Softball on X Sports Network.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
All right, we're back here in the top of the second. Lady Grizzlies will be up.
So their high school is, they're just 9 and 10th grade, right?
9th and 10th grade right now. Yep. My niece actually goes to Battle Creek. She's a sophomore. Played volleyball for Battle Creek.
They got a beautiful facility for sure.
Yes, they do.
Their fields are top notch. It's got to be tough starting against kids that's been playing, a long time like that. You got to give it to them. They battle all the way through the last game we played them.
Foul back into that. So tough question. Yeah, I wanted Anisha to be on, but so what are you most proud about Hannah? What she's accomplished so far?
That's a tough question. Mark put me on the spot with that one. I don't really, for once in my life, I don't know what to say. And I'm usually full of words, but I would just say the young lady she's grew up to be, and church is a big part of her life, and she seems to try to find the good in everybody. So I would say, any dad wants their kid, if you play softball, you want them to have a scholarship and go play, and that's what she's wanted to do since she was, I guess, since her sister, she kind of followed in a shadow. Now she's trying to make her own way.
Fell right off Greenlee's hand there.
So I would just say, just the kid that she's turned into be a beautiful, caring Christian young lady. That's the most important thing to us. So
amen.
But I don't know that I ever answered your question.
No, that's good. That's good.
But yeah, we're
fouled right over our head, almost into the trash can.
We are definitely tickled that she's chose to play at Freed Hardman. We've heard nothing but good stuff about Freed. I think her and Cody went there, and they knew Coach Humphreys, and of course I think Tyler Brown, he went there, and I think his sister's an accountant there or something. Sister or sister-in-law, one of the two. But they all said they would send every kid they had to Freed. So we're looking forward to it. Now, I'm not looking forward to her moving 2 hours away because she is a homebody.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, especially being the baby,
Bring up number 8.
Olivia's throwing the ball pretty well today.
Yep.
Her curveball's moving really good. It's moving pretty good. She needs to throw it probably toward her elbow.
Yeah.
It's breaking off the plate.
It's kind of starting it over the middle and breaking just outside the plate there. The 2-1 to count. What favorite position does Hannah like to play? I know pitching these, but
if she ain't pitching, she likes to play third. Like most of our kids, they was reactant players. If you had time to think about it, they'd mess up. So,
what's one of your favorite? Now you coached her for like I said, it's probably Dixie Youth, some travel ball as well. But what was y'all's favorite, kind of your favorite moment, you think, out of all that?
You know, I was talking to Holly there. Of course, like I say, we played with, I coached AB a lot. Well, from 6 probably through 10 or 11, and she picked up and played because we moved up. I don't know. She we were in the state tournament, Dixie Youth. You know, that was her first no-hitter that she had ever thrown. And I guess I would have to say, I guess it was 2 summers ago we played on the Frost Falcons, and we had another girl that was, we had a 1 and a 2, and she was probably a little better at the time than Hannah, and so we went back and forth with them two. Well, she ended up moving on to a team in North Carolina, so Hannah was the only one we had, so we had to ride her all summer. And we won the PGF Nationals with Hannah pitching. She pitched 5 of the 7 games. We had one other girl that would throw a little bit to get us through some innings, and I guess that would probably be one of my best moments of her pitching. She hit the ball well the whole tournament, so that was kind of exciting for her, you know, because it made her come out of her shell and know that she had people, you know, they had to rely on her, and so she had to step up. I think that was a big turning point. I mean, she's always been, you know, a decent pitcher. You know, we work hard, but I would say that was probably some of her biggest moments pitching. It was a bunch of good teams from Ohio and New York, and you name it, they were there. So, you know, we started out with lessons with Stephanie Kimbrough, and she done a great job. She helped Hannah with her changeup. That's one of her best pitches, you know. And then we started, when she was about 16, we started going to Tincher in Alabama. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like when Dad's telling you 50 times,
right.
But a stranger can tell you something. So that's kind of how it was. We had been with her since we were 8, for, you know, basically 8 years. And she done a great job. I recommend any girls, you know, going to her. We just made a change to see if that would help, you know.
And when they yellow, broken in college, first with low mileage. I like them black, pretty white teeth, body unique, booty on fleek. Jet I eco, chewing the cheeks. Groceries, please, you know that was all my diamond shine, 'cause they really.
Music's great.
Yeah, it's a little loud, but
I know that's Josh's favorite song.
Yeah. Send me over here moving.
Yeah, you can't. Music just moves you, doesn't it?
Like that little cartoon Home, the little booze as soon as the music started. He's like, I just can't help myself.
Yeah, just can't help myself. I ain't gonna lie, I'd like see Izzy gap another one right here, and we finish this thing out early. It's gonna get cool when the sun goes down.
yeah, a little bit cooler than yesterday, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's about 80 yesterday, wasn't
Yeah, beautiful day yesterday.
It'd be fairly nice today if the wind would stop.
One thing about it, she wasn't going to gap that one. She was going yard with that one. Yeah, if you don't like Tennessee weather, just give it a minute. It'll change.
Right.
That's you know, we faced E last night there on the end. She was probably throwing 60s, you know, 61. That a girl hit it up the middle, went with the pitch.
You got what you wanted.
Yeah.
She put it in the gap for you.
Yep, she went with the pitch on that one. But, you know, and then this is quite a bit of speed difference from what we seen last night. You know, everybody, you know, from even at the college level, you hear parents, all you got to do, swing level, you know, hit the center of the ball. Well, you know, when that ball's moving all over the plate, it's a lot easier. You know, I played baseball. My son played it, and I ain't saying that's easy, but I'm telling you, at the distance and you don't have much time to make a decision.
I'm going to say it's actually easier to hit a baseball.
I never hit a softball with one pitching, but I can only imagine you have what, I don't know how many seconds they've narrowed it down to.
Well, I know the new record set by Harlan Pickens at 78.2 miles an hour. They said that the batter had 0.7 seconds to react to that pitch.
Yeah, that's absolute gas.
Yeah.
I mean, you just swing and hope you hit it at that point.
Yeah, because you know that girl's probably what, 6'2".
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every bit of 6'2".
Yeah. And by the time she gets done striding out, she's probably at about 37 feet, you know.
We get a time here with Battle Creek's coach. Got runners on first and second. Anderson LaRue walked.
This is a dangerous kid up to bat with runners on for sure. And our umpire tonight, Cozart, he ain't been too bad.
Coach breaks from the mound. So run on first and second, no outs. Lady Eagles holding a 6-1 lead here in the the bottom of the second.
I got a feeling it's fixing to put 2 more at least on here.
Yeah, she's been swinging a hot bat.
She sure has. Yeah, she absolutely scorched that one last night. It was a no-doubter when it left.
It was a nice block by the catch there. Keep the runners.
To the boys' baseball, they've been doing pretty good.
Yeah, they have. She will
stay fair.
Oh, just foul.
It blew up some of that old chalk, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the line.
A little crooked.
He's got a little dog leg in it.
The first base line's not much better. As soon as it hits the grass, it takes a good little left and then back in line with a pole.
Yeah, I think Greenlee got cheated on that dog leg. I think that ball was just foul.
Yeah, it was a guy when we was playing travel back years ago. I don't know which kid it was, and the lines were terrible. And the guy was fussing about it, and I said, "Well, it's the same both sides. I mean."
Ooh, just missed Coach West. That's the one thing in Major League they make the coaches wear a helmet.
Yeah.
I almost want to say for softball too. That ball, if it gets hit, it gets rocketed down the third base line.
Well, the bats are so hot and the kids are so strong now, and
got under that in a little bit.
That's trouble.
Oh, she got it. Fly to right field.
Seemed like the wind changed directions a little bit.
Tell you what, the right fielder, no glasses on, looking in the sun, made a good catch here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough side right there for sure.
All right, I bring up Hannah Jones. I think, Luke, you need to call her at bat here.
Well, I'm scared too.
Pepe's Mexican restaurant sign. That's what I'm calling.
They say we're getting a Mexican restaurant here in Summertown.
No, she squares the bunt. Have you ever? Well, I guess you probably told her to bunt. Gave her several bunt signals. So what would you tell her? Hey, I want you to bunt. What do you want him to do in this situation?
Let it travel and hit it hard. And she likes high pitches, so I'm surprised she didn't swing at that. I guess they look good when they're up there. Don't swing at that. My goodness.
Got a little anxious there.
Yeah. Yeah, none of my kids like to walk, that's for sure. I think she hit that one on the handle like Easy did her first one.
She almost got Reagan on the bucket over there.
I think her last at bat, she knocked the bucket further in the dugout. There wasn't anybody sitting on it, but
I tell you, she seems to get more two-strike counts than anybody I see. Makes me a nervous wreck.
Fouls that again towards the Eagle dugout. So 2 runners on, second and third with 1 out.
We got a score right here. Oh, I think she hit that one off the handle too.
Yep. She will get an RBI single there. Yeah, she got jammed on that one.
It was ugly for sure.
Bring up AB, who hit a 2-run jack in the first inning.
She'll have to hit it this time. That wind's done picked up.
Yeah.
as long as you go to right field, you got a pretty good chance of carrying it.
Yeah.
And if you hit it left, you're going straight into the wind.
Yep.
She'll watch strike one. Inside corner.
Should have brought me a coat.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Well, I put on an extra hoodie, but it ain't doing any good the way this wind's coming down the wall of this concession stand.
Yeah, it's rocking through this corner. So we're about to wrap it up. We got 2 games this week, and just is it 1 next week?
I think that's it.
I guess we got Mount Pleasant at home next week. Is that right?
Yep.
Well, they got a pretty field.
Yeah, they do.
Have they decided where our district tournament's going to be yet?
I've not heard.
I haven't either.
Somebody had told me that Tiller was kind of wanting to have it at Mount Pleasant. I guess so. You don't have to worry about no rainouts or nothing.
We did have it there last year, if I remember right.
Yeah. And we got plenty of rain, if I remember last year.
Yeah.
At one time.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with either Mount Pleasant or Battle Creek.
Yeah. I'd rather be Mount Pleasant if I had to pick.
Yeah, less travel.
Yeah. Battle Creek's out. It's out. It's a ways.
It's only 5 minutes from me at work.
Well, it's only 5 minutes from my sister's house in Spring Hill.
Fred Long has just texted me $10 and he'd bring us a jacket.
We may take him on that offer.
Of course, you'd have to pay him something for sure. He's about that $1. Field looks good though. It's green.
Yep.
Dirt looks good.
3-0 count to Olivia.
I'd give her the hit away if it's there.
She'll take the ball 4.
She's been hitting the ball well, Olivia has.
Can get a pinch hitter here.
Is it Keegan?
Big Keegan.
Well, she scorched one other night. Lewis County has a big hit.
Yeah, it was a big 2-out, 2-run clutch hit there.
Yeah.
We were down at that time. I think we were down 3-2.
I think.
And Hannah homered in that game.
Yeah, I think we was down 3-2 when Hannah hit the 2-run homer, and then she come in there and put 2 security runs there late. Yeah, that ball was hit hard that she hit.
She hit well last night against Lawrence County when she got a chance to step in there and hit.
And I tell you, being some kid that's sitting there and you bring them in cold to get a hit, that's saying something for them right there. You know, that's tough to come off the bench cold.
Well, that's one thing I think Coach Woods has got is he's got the luxury of that on the bench. Is, hey, I can stick a player in at any time when I need one to make me a play.
I tell you what, that we've been beat twice at UNA. One time, Lipscomb, the whole team wasn't hitting. She come back and beat us in the 7th inning. She pinch hit the whole team. I've never seen that, but she come back and I mean, she subbed every batter out, and we ended up getting beat.
King and a strikeout to end the 2nd inning. So, Luke, we appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
talking about Hannah. Any last words about the season, how it's going? And
only thing I'd say is you couldn't really ask for it to go much better. Well, we got 3 losses.
Yep, 3 losses.
I mean, that's pretty tough because they've played some really good teams at the beach and those weekend tournaments, you know.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all and X Sports. You know, a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to get on this radio and talk in front of everybody, but it's when you talk about your kid, it's a little harder. When you talk about somebody else's and bragging on them, it's not as bad. But yeah, we appreciate everything X Sports does for for community and kids at home. It's our parents at home and grandparents that's not able to come. That means a lot, you know. But yeah, I appreciate y'all bringing me on. And maybe I didn't embarrass my kids and my wife too bad.
Nisha's getting the thumbs up. You did good. All right, thank you, Luke.
All right, see you guys.
All right, so we'll start the top of the 3rd here off. Number 9 hole hitter, number 2 for Battle Creek Lady Grizzlies. She'll watch ball 1. She'll swing and miss there for strike 1. She'll swing and miss for strike 2. And swing and miss, strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup. This young lady walked in the 1st and eventually come around to score on a base hit by McGlacken. She'll watch ball 1 up and out of the zone.
So Levy has 5 Ks in a row, all the way back to the 1st inning. 5 straight, 6 total for the game.
She'll even the count 2-2. Would to bring that one inside. Almost at the shins.
Yeah, I brought that in.
Made her dance a little.
Yeah. She'll foul that one up.
Fouled that one down the first baseline to stay alive. That almost looked like that one might be a strike swing. We throw a bat out there and make contact with it.
Good job fighting off two strikes.
Absolutely.
Does it again. Still a full count, 1 out.
Foul off another one. That one looked like she may be getting her timing down to Olivia's speed here. As she did, and will send it straight back up the middle in the air to center field as Davis will make the catch. Out number 2. So that'll end the strikeout run with 5 in a row. Olivia says, well, time to start over. Brings up number 22, had a sacrifice bunt to move that lead off to second base in the first. She watches strike 1, curveball on the outside. A swing and miss up in the zone, strike 2. So get a piece of that one to stay alive with a 0-2 count. Swing and miss, strike 3. We'll retire the side for Battle Creek. We'll be back here shortly, the bottom of the 3rd. You're watching Lady Eagles softball on the Exports Network.
And my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
All right, we're back here in the bottom of the 3rd. Got Emily Abbott up and Reagan Stevens, and back to the top with Izzy Garland.
Abbott watches ball 1. She'll hit a hard grounder to shortstop, be fielded, throw in time.
Shortstop make that great backhanded stop. Good hit by Abbott, but better play by the shortstop there to get her.
Stevens will pull one hard foul down the 3rd baseline.
We got Ball Dog here today. giving his bark of approval. Making a gap at one.
She'll burn the center fielder on her glove side.
She's motoring at third.
She'll have a stand-up triple off the Preventia sign in right field, or center field, sorry.
You know, maybe we keep on. We need to point out our sponsors anyway and thank them for that. But maybe we'll get rewarded for that.
Brings up one-hole hitter number 25, Izzy Garland. She watched ball one.
Ooh, good.
Ooh, and she sends a heater right back at the pitcher. Barely gets a glove on it, but doesn't knock it down enough to keep it from going out to center field for RBI single.
Yeah, that was a hot shot. I'm glad she did get a glove on it. Coach will come and check on her. She says, I'm good.
About 8 inches more to the right, and that young lady might have wore that one.
You know, Luke made a good point. You know, you're what, 40, is that 42, is that right? Third baseman. Ball gets under a glove. Rue would be on. But yeah, you're what, 42? What is it, 42 in high school? But when a pitcher strides out, you're under 30 or under 40 foot, 37 foot, something like that.
I think it's 43 feet.
43.
But that's still, I mean, you're taking, 65, 70 mile an hour pitch from 43 feet. By the time they, like you said, stride it out, they're at 36, 37. And you've got major league pitchers throwing 95 to 100, and they're at 60 feet. Even after their stride, they're at 55. So, I mean, you're looking at the same speed according to the distance either way.
Yeah, so the batter has very little time to react on the pitch. So base is loaded for Hannah Jones.
Taylor hit a nice hard ground ball single on the 5-6 hole there. Shortstop did get a glove on it, but wasn't able to field it and make a play on it.
She will just foul down the third base line.
Put a bat weight on the end of Hannah's bat. Slow her down getting around on the ball here.
So 2-1 count to Hannah with one out. Bases loaded. Already plated one run here in the third inning. Balls. Uh-oh. Got easy in the rundown. She will get back. Yeah, ball bounced right back to the catcher on the pass ball.
Just glad she was barely fast enough to get back on that one. She got stopped. She had that, I done messed up look on her face.
Hey, Izzy's got some wheels, though.
Of a snail?
I didn't say that.
I will. Reminds me of that show Turbo. Going with all they got, not getting nowhere.
That would hit Jones. Luke said she don't like to walk. She gets hit, but she drives into our RBI there.
She looks sad as she makes it to first base. She's like, I just really wanted to hit the ball.
While she smiles.
Giving my daughter a hard time about her speed. I give her a hard time all the time, but she has gained a little bit. But she covers so much ground with those legs that it looks like it's slow motion, but she covers just about as much ground as anybody. So Fisher gets an opportunity to step in here for AB and does her job. Hits a 5-6 hole gap as a third baseman makes a diving catch.
And a good catch.
Into a fielder's choice and tries to get the lead runner coming to third, but was just not in time, which will leave fielder's choice single for Fisher.
Bring up Olivia Woods.
Fisher jumped on that first pitch and just said, I want that one.
Still bases are loaded.
Olivia's been close to putting a few out this year. She's hit the fence 2 or 3 times, especially here in the last couple of weeks. She's been hitting well.
It's a ball away, 2-1 to count.
But back to what Luke said earlier, I mean, you know, Wes does have that, or maybe it was you, said that he does have that luxury of reaching into the bench and pulling any player out, sticking them in the box, and then making a play. Woods will send a deep, high fly ball to center field as a young lady will get back and catch.
For a sac fly RBI.
We're at 2 outs. Runners on first and second. As Bradburn will watch a strike.
Big ball in the dirt. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs now here in the inning. Runs on first and second.
Ball 2, just a bit outside. She'll pull one extremely hard down the third base line. Almost takes out her on-deck batter, Abbott. Two-two pitch on its way. Bradburn will send one high and shallow into left center as the center fielder does come over and make the catch for out number 3 to retire the side. Lady Eagles now lead 11-1 over the Battle Creek Lady Grizzlies. You're watching Lady Eagles softball on the X Sports Network.
As we approach this special week of the year, this is what we call Holy Week. We celebrate the resurrection of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. What an exciting time for the church. What an exciting time for us. We're thrilled at Mars Hill Baptist Church. We want to invite you to come be a part of what God's doing there. We've had some special events taking place. This Thursday night, we call it Monday Thursday, this Thursday night at 6 o'clock, we're having a living Lord's Supper. Jesus and the disciples on the stage going through that Last Supper they shared together, and we get to be a part of it and sharing communion together. We'd love to invite you to come and join us. That's at 6 o'clock Thursday. Then Easter Sunday morning, our Sunday is Celebration, Resurrection Sunday. We're going to have 3 exciting services. We'll have one at 8, 9:30, and 11 o'clock, and we'd love to have you come join us. Get excited about what God is doing. I think about when the ladies went to the tomb. They were given 3 word sentences. He is risen. Come and see. Go and tell. Let's celebrate that He is risen. Let's come and see that He is no longer in the tomb. And let's go and tell somebody Jesus lives. God bless you. Hope you'll join us this Easter season.
This is the X Sports Network.
right, we're back here for more Lady Eagle softball action to bring up number 4, 3-hole hitter for Battle Creek.
He'll foul one straight back off Taylor's mitt.
Good change up there.
That absolutely froze that young lady up. She put the bat right out over the plate and just tried to make contact with it because she should have swung all the way through, should have been around before the ball ever made it there.
That will be first ball at bat. Yeah, Luke made a point. The season's winding down. Not many games left here in the regular season. So I encourage the fans at home, if you can, come and watch a game at the ballpark here. The ball inside.
To fill the count up 3-2. After starting out ahead 0-2 on the count, Wood just brought 3 straight balls in here. She'll put that one on the outside corner. Strike 3.
Bring up number 5.
She'll watch change up strike 1 on the outside corner. This is a young lady that has the only hit for the Lady Grizzlies so far in the contest.
Double to center field, scored a run.
She'll foul one back into the middle of Taylor. Izzy's played quite a bit of travel ball with this young lady. She is a pretty good ball player. Foul that one off.
Staying alive.
That ball got a little bit inside on her. She just couldn't get the barrel to it. Come right off just above her hands, it looked like.
Good 0-2 pitch there out of the strike zone, trying to get her to chase. I think that was one thing that hurt Lawrence County last night with us is it seemed like Brown was doing a really good job getting us down to the count, but she would just tend to hang one over the strike zone. Coach get a little not frustrated, but hey, teachable moment. Hey, 0-2 count. Let's try not to get anything real fat.
Right.
Gets
back-to-back hitters. Woods gets up 0-2 on the count and then brings them back to full as she puts one over the plate on McGlacken for her second hit to go 2-2 so far.
Ball down and low. So runner on first, one out. Swings through that one for strike 1.
She'll foul that one up down the third baseline.
Oh, Hannah Jones makes a great play into the net.
Excellent play. Excellent effort. I would like to hear someone say you have room or your fence or something, because she was all out into that one until they hit her glove, and as soon as it did, she caught the bottom of the wall with her knees.
She's good. She's smiling, of course.
Out number 2. Brings up your 6-hole hitter, number 14. She'll swing and miss. First pitch, strike 1. She'll get a piece of that one. Dribble it to shortstop, and the throw will not be in time. And the throw back to third is off target. Ball took a hop right at Izzy. She played it off her chest, kept it in front, just couldn't get it to the bag in time. The Lady Grizzlies now have runners at first and third. After a slow roller ground ball to shortstop and a off-target throw there to third. Swing and miss, strike 2.
So the high school boys just started action right across the street from us against Battle Creek as well. So swing through that pitch.
We'll retire the side for the Lady Grizzlies here at the top of the 4th. Leaving 2 runners on, no runs scored. Lady Eagles still lead 11-1. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th inning. You're watching Summertown Lady Eagles softball on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
'Cause when I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenneke Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tenneke Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tenneke.com.
All right, we're back here at Barbara White Park. Here in the bottom of the 4th, Lady Eagles up 11-1. Bring up pinch hitter Cami Dollar. Be pinch hitting for
Izzy.
Okay.
In the 1 hole. She watches ball 2 in the dirt and away.
So the boys, like I said, high school teams in action against Battle Creek. I'd like to give a shout out to former Summertown High School basketball player and golf player Carly Campbell. She is in the SEC Women's Championship down in Tampa, Florida. Her and the Kentucky Wildcats. She has shot even par through 2 rounds. Is currently tied for 15th place. There, her total team score is 18 over for the Lady Wildcats. So Carly representing Summertown well. Ball go into the stands, almost hits her mom. That's not good. Cammie at bat, he almost hits her mom with a foul ball. She's all right. She's laughing about it.
She'll watch ball 4, the leadoff walk.
So Brindlin will be pinch hitting for her sister, right? Reagan.
So I had the substitution wrong. Cammie hit for
Emily
Abbott.
Talking about Carly, she'll be back on the green tomorrow for round number 3 of the SEC Championship.
Brindlin will get a hold of one on the outside corner and pulls it to shortstop. She'll bobble it, keep it in front, but not able to make a play.
Get another pinch hitter here. Madison Potts.
She will be hitting for Izzy in the leadoff spot. She'll watch ball 1 high. Watch one go behind her. That'll move the runners up. Brings up 2-0 count. Runners on second and third, and no outs. She watches ball 3 away. How many runs do we need here, Mark, to be able to go find some heat?
It's 15 after 3, right? And then is it 12 after 4?
I don't know if it's, well, I would assume. Otherwise, they would have already called it at 10.
Yeah. It'd be 10 after 5. I think it's 12. I'm not sure on that. Ball 4.
Madison will watch ball 4 for the second walk of the inning.
Bases loaded here. Coach comes out and gives a pep talk to the catcher and pitcher. He'll walk off the mound. We'll get a pinch hitter for LaRue.
It'll be Mariella Parsons. She watches ball 1 high. Ball 2 will be in the dirt, blocked up by McGlacken.
Good block here.
She'll watch strike one right down the middle.
Sun is set here at the Bobby Warwick Park.
Ball 3 up and away.
Ball 4.
A walk in, a run. Brings up number 44, Taylor.
Ball
She'll
right.
hit a hard shot. Got by the third baseman. That'll score 2. Well, it must not be 12.
No. Or 13.
May have to get 15 ahead here. I'm not sure.
Bring up Bella Pig pitching for Hannah Jones.
She'll send a ground ball back up the middle. No play able to be made. Shortstop does cut it off at the bag, but it does get by the pitcher.
Bring up Kenley Fisher here.
She'll watch strike one. She allows Bella to take second base, take away the force run, or the force out. There's that ball to go across the left-hander batter's box for ball 2. Or that's ball 1. Well, he called the first one a ball. So it's ball 2. She will blister one to left center field. I cannot. Is that Buzz's sign again?
Yeah, I think it's Buzz's sign. Yep.
He's getting
buzzed.
He got buzzed again, Buzz.
So that will be ball game.
Be a 2-run RBI double for Fisher as she's back-to-back coming in here. Clutch hits for the Lady Eagles. Hit into a fielder's choice in the third and then had a double in the 7-8 hole. Scored 2 runs to end the game here for the Lady Eagles. On top 16-1 over the Lady Grizzlies.
Totals, let's see.
Looks like the Lady Eagles at the plate had 14 hits, which allowed 16 runs. Do you have the pitching totals there?
I don't have the pitching totals.
Let's see what I've got here.
All right, for Battle Creek, I got 1 run on 2 hits, 3 left on base, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts for Olivia Woods.
He's had 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, allowed 2 hits, both coming from number 5 McGlacken, and 75 pitches for Woods. A great display on the mound by Woods. Great display of offense in the box for the Lady Eagles. String together 14 hits, 16 runs. Watching the ball well, selecting the pitch that we want to drive, and executing the plan that Coach Woods has set forward before the game. So excellent win for the Lady Eagles here. Looking to go into Thursday. Here at home again against Loretto.
6-0 record in the district. Looking to remain perfect.
We thank you for joining, and we will be back with you on Thursday, and hopefully we'll have another senior spotlight parent here to give a little bit more insight and explanation on your lovely seniors that we have on this 2025 Lady Eagles softball team. We'll be back with you on Thursday. You're watching the Ag Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.